Colossians chapter 3. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you don't have to live the same way anymore. The same worries, the same anger, the same old habits that quietly drain your joy. That's the heart of Colossians chapter 3. Paul writes this letter to ordinary people, families, workers, parents, neighbors, people just like us. And instead of giving them rules, he gives them a new way to see themselves. He starts with a powerful reminder. You've been raised with Christ. In other words, if you belong to Jesus, your story has already changed. Your life isn't just about what's happening around you, it's shaped by what God is doing within you. So Paul says, set your mind on things above, not because the world doesn't matter, but because when your heart is anchored in God, everything else begins to fall into place. Then he gets real. He talks about the old life, the one driven by anger, bitterness, jealousy, lies, and selfish desire, the version of us that reacts instead of reflects, the version that hurts others, sometimes without even meaning to. Paul says, that life, it doesn't fit you anymore, because when you came to Christ, something old died and something new was born. He describes it like changing clothes. Taking off the old, rage, malice, filthy talk, dishonesty, and putting on the new, compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. And then he says something beautiful. Above all, put on love, not the shallow kind, but the kind of love that holds everything together, the kind that forgives when it's hard, the kind that chooses peace even when you're right. Paul reminds us that peace is meant to rule our hearts, not chaos. Not fear, not constant frustration. And gratitude? That becomes our language. We begin to notice the good again. We speak differently. We live differently. Then Paul brings it home to everyday life, to families, to parents and children, to work and responsibility. He says, whatever you do, whether you're working, parenting, serving, or resting, do it as if you're doing it for the Lord. Not for applause. Not for approval, but with purpose. Colossians 3 isn't about being perfect. It's about becoming more like Christ, one choice at a time. It's a reminder that your past doesn't define you. Your failures don't have the final word. And your new life in Christ is already in motion. So today, put on the new. Let love lead. And remember, you are being renewed every single day. If this story spoke to your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who needs